Oh, okay. Correct. We managed to get it. Nailed it. First try. Did you even hear it? That's the next question. Why isn't that working? So that one bounces across, but your other two emotes did not. Interesting. Curious and curiouser. Hmm, perhaps. But I do have the emote wall up and running, and it does scroll across. Good evening, Malty. Good evening. Oh, what's up, child? Okay, is something turned off that's not supposed to be? Are you trying to show me something? I pushed the go live button, so I got to be present. I am here. I have my figure that I want to crack out and we're going to get busy on. I'm just getting the wet palette all set up with my paints. I've got Kittler here. Gonna be a good day. Well, maybe. I mean, it is Kittler. So, yes, I've tried to be more active on Instagram and post to see if I get more traction there. Um, I did get a downvote, by the way, on YouTube Shorts. So, I'm actually rather excited by that. Everybody really liked the Witch's Apprentice project pic that I posted last week. So those likes tend to help a little bit. All right. Ba-da-da, ba-da. Um, if it was you, Kittler, I'd say it was probably a misclick, but it only has like 3 likes, so I thought it was kind of interesting to get a downvote on. I okay, so the downvote. Do you want to know who it was that got the downvote? Won't be this guy. Wasn't my ramble of here's what my office looks like that I paint in. It wasn't the steampunk ladies. It wasn't anybody else. You want to know who it was? It was the Belmuth model. That got the downvote. Oh, we got the twerking going. Did you figure out you can do that multi? Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. That's always good. Oh, sweet Christmas. We are going to be children. And this is A-OK. Bum, bum. Okay. Wet palette is set up. The live button is ready to be pushed. I adjusted the brightness of the camera a little bit, so maybe I won't have as much washout. Get the little guy to come up this way a little bit and zoom in. We should be looking pretty like. Oh, yes. Kittler hasn't fully seen this one just out here yet. Or hasn't been here for one of these streams just yet. But we have our Chimera model that Grumpy Crane kind of threw a challenge out to me, and I picked it up because I was curious to see how it would work out. I haven't. So the idea is to try to use just the pure paint color range that I have down below. So we're gonna. Man, I did not put those in a straight line at all. Wow, that's gonna annoy me. That's going to annoy me to no end. But the challenge was interesting to only use the colors that are currently on the palette. So I have black and white because we need black and white. I have yellow, red, green, magenta, and a blue as well. So we're going to continue down this path of color exploration. All of those colors have been mixed to make the current colors that you see on this figure. We are going to do blue and magenta for our cloak and tabards. We're going to pop off his arms really quick, and we're going to mix those up to quick lock. Um, they're going to give me a hand sooner or later. I don't think Hitler saw when this was enabled. But we will start off with a dad joke. Assuming my Stream Deck wants to actually work. A child refuses to sleep during nap time. Are they guilty of resisting arrest? Love it. Love it. The arms are going to be similar types of colors as well. I'm going to do golden pauldrons and continue the golden armor theme down them. The question is do I want to work on the left arm or the right arm tonight? The one with the shield will get quite a bit of extra stuff. I probably will freehand something on the shield design itself, and I'm wondering what it should be for it, to be quite honest with you. I just don't know what I want to do with it just yet. I've kind of floated a couple of different ideas in my head, but when I do it, I will get it. No, 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 no. Down, 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 down. Okay. Not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. You were literally right there on the wet palette, sweetie. Hey. Do 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 baby shark. Do 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 baby shark. All right. Do you want down? Okay. Bye. Bye. Um so I might do additional freehand on the shield to because you have this large surface. Yes. I remember the time the cat got the tail in its paint. I remember the time she actively licked the paint one night and said, "Ew, that's gross." And I was like, "Brother, and she was like, "Brother, I'm like, "Oh, don't eat the paint then." Sometimes I don't have choices. Um, she actually has recently gotten her paint tail back on the paint again, and I am forever like kind of annoyed by her with that. So, but I'm thinking I kind of want to do get this piece base coated in as well. Um, no, I want a black. I want it to be darker. Oh, look who's come to join us. It's Death Cafe with her Raiders of 24. She was working on an amazing figure tonight. She's left you with a person that is doing a chibi and playing mix your own colors. So, let me do this. Bam! Bam! Ba, 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 na, ba, ba. Thank you for the follow, Jinja Beefetta, and welcome in. We are doing a small little challenge that Grumpy Crane threw at me to mix my own colors to make my own non-metallic metal and other various browns and reds and greens and blues and blacks and all of that. So we will be playing with various colors all night long. Or once I get past base coating this, I am going to put on the right hand arm and we're going to work on the mace aspect of it tonight. My cat has decided to wake up. She will be present at some point as I get the cat hair off my glove. Thank you very much. And she will be assisting throughout the night. I have a feeling she will. She oddly slept most of the day, which is concerning when your cat is under the age of 2. So we might be off to the races at some point tonight. But I thank you for your raiders. You're more than welcome to hang out with me here at Painty Paint Paints. I goof off, we tell bad jokes, we sling some paint, and we have a good day. Because we all know Mondays suck. And we listen to the lo-fi as well. Because the world is loud enough as it is. I don't really need much more assistance with that. White. I need some white. Curious. If I start taking some of this color, mixing the two together, I'm going to start getting the color that I want. For his fur. For his fur. Since it is textured on the back, I do want to add in a little something to make it pop out. But this might not be the right set of colors that I wish it to be. Maybe we needed the yellow. Maybe we need the yellow. White is not always the friend. Ba-da-da-da-boom, boom, boom. Yeah. That color's not the color I want it to be at all. At all. Ba-da-da-na-na. But welcome in for all those that have managed to make it in. That's what I think we're going to want right there. Thank you for the follow. Christingler. I am horrible with enunciations. The worst. The worst. That's the brown that I'm going to want a little bit more on his fur pelty piece. On the back of his cloak. Black? Nope. Not answering that phone call. It is definitely not happening today. It's okay. It's a-okay. It's a good day. We got a paintbrush in our hand. We got a figure to paint. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Alright, so I actually kind of want some of this orangey brown right here. I want to mix it. A little bit of my green. That's too much green. Too much green, sir. Too greeny. You want too greeny too quickly. So let me take some of your yellow. And then you get some of your red. No, what was your magenta? You have your recipe book literally in front of you. You could curve your head to the left just a smidge. Actually, I want to take some of this gray that I made. But how did she what is that model for, Death? Just out of curiosity. I've now that I see more of it, I'm interested in it. No, it's too red. I'm gonna want to change this pauldron up. Good amount. That's I need to get back to the greeny brown that I was using. Definitely need to get back to the greeny brown. But this will work for his hammer. No, not really. Well, part of no. No, no. Do what you're gonna do. Don't sabotage yourself. We do talk to ourselves quite a bit here on this channel because sometimes chat is popping and sometimes it's not. It's a-okay. But we are going to use that orange brown. On that fur pelt on the back. Yeah, this needs more green. That's the brown I want right there. That is the brown that I want. Yes. That is the brown that I desire. Ba, bum, ba. Yes, I do have a shelf full of browns, but this is the brown that I want because this is mine. Da, 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 da. Alrighty, get our orange going again. Or orangey brown, orange, orange. Ba-da-da-da-na-na-na. Ba-da-ba. OBS, you updated today, and I do not like that you updated today. Don't like it. I don't like it. You got moved and you like redid the docs. I don't like that. I don't like it. I mean, so I was in Grumpy's stream earlier today, and all of a sudden his stream crashed, and he's like, "OBS just crashed." And it's like, "Oh, there's an OBS update." It's like, thank you all the streamers that are currently streaming to test out the product live. How does it work? Mm-hmm. Ginger beef, welcome in. How you doing, sir? I'm doing well. I got my figure to paint. I got a bunch of people here to watch me have fun and everybody to chat and have fun. I got to see my buddy Malty. They were in chat for just a smidge. Death Cafe graced me with their presence in the raid and trusted me with their viewers, so it's a great day so far. I mean, you're not wrong, Killer. You're not wrong. It's Monday. How bad is it? You, sir, enjoy kicking it at work. May it be a day not full of meetings. And may all your meetings come to resolution and never have to be circled back to. Mm-hmm. I want magenta, and I want yellow mixing together. I need a bigger puddle. But Mondays are always special. Yeah. Yeah. I wish it worked that easily sometimes. There we go. That's the brown I want. I want a nice greeny brown. Um, Unfortunately, this week I will only be streaming on Monday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will not be streaming on Wednesday due to work. But I will be preparing stuff and prepping stuff in the background. So that'll be nice. That'll be nice. A little bit of the red, and a little bit of the yellow. And some of my ultramarine blue. Mix them together, and they start to become the brown that I wish them to be. So I can paint his handle of the mace, his little fur pelty thing on the back. Okay, you gonna go chase adventures then? Be safe. Da-da. Mm-hmm. That is loud enough. Sometimes I forget that Spotify likes to change its settings on me randomly. I'm like, but why? And it's like, because I can. I'm like, okay. There's no need to be that dramatic, Spotify. But if you insist, we will unfortunately comply and accept maliciously. That's how I feel like it should be. All right. So that brown is coming up. His cloak is coming up. There's a bunch of stupid filigree on this cloak. That is going to have to be brown at some point too. Get a nice orange brown again. And get inside once more. Make sure I'm not breaking any rules really quick. And on we go. On we go. Be safe, Layden. Be safe. Vata. All right. So, rinse your brush out. You're going to look over and make sure that the cat isn't going to do something she is not supposed to be doing untowardly. Hey, nerd, look out the window. Yes, I refer to my cat as Nerd. Ba-na-na-na. Okay. Okay. If you look out the window, you'll see the prey that you're after in your dreams. The squirrels are out. Okay. So we work up slowly to establish a lighter brown. Yeah. I see one hanging out already. And you can see her. She has returned to her perch. And she is looking out the window again. Katra is our stream mascot. She is a not quite 2-year-old tortoiseshell kitty. She has started to calm down just ever so slightly. But her favorite things include sitting on right where I need to be painting, biting at me while I'm painting, or climbing on me while I'm painting. I did try to give her a lot of attention earlier, but she decided she did not want it. I wanted to rest after she got her wet cat food, so I let her. There we go. There we go. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay. So I want to take a moment and look at the backside of this cloak. So if this is going to be red, brown, yellow, that's going to look nice against the violety gold filigreed um, cloak. And we are going to pump that up quickly. I feel like I should so I don't forget that it exists. But one problem at a time. How thin is Painty Paint's paint working? He's glazing an edge highlight right now. That's not how thin he wants to be right now. I want to be a little bit thicker. Just so I can bring out the filigreed piece of this cloak. Biscuit. Son of a biscuit. We got our right back on our brush again. Yay, white. Need my magnifying glass for a second. Oh, Kettler, have you been keeping up with Discord? And seen the progress of Maniko? Just out of curiosity. Good lo-fi playlist. You play the correct stuff. I want that to be gold as well. Okay. I was just curious. I usually, it should only give you notifications when I go live. I hope, if I set it up right. There's a tassel or something that's dangling down there that's going to get goldified. But you can see the little bits of filigree that will need some attention. And I think technically the edge of his robe is meant to be gold as well. I think. Yeah, Auntie is. Painting up some. I think it's kind of interesting the Trench Crusade that has been coming out. I definitely don't need any of that stuff right now. Um, Another streamer I follow, Zombie Sashimi, has uh, Infinity going. And I see it and I'm like, I don't need it. I don't need anime robots. I don't need anime robots in my life. I do, but I don't. So I missed one spot. So all right. French Crusade or Infinity? Uh, I need to put a post up actually, Ginger Beef. I'm gonna throw it in. That's Discord as well, but I took a photo of one of my boxes of miniatures that I'm currently working on for Batman the Animated Series. And I'm like, oh, look, I'm starting to get done with the one box. Slowly but surely. I had way too many Kickstarters. I was like, I can do it. It'll be fine. It is an extremely long journey. But sometimes it can be extremely worth it too. Um, there's some really good ones out there. It's just giant anime mechs that you get to play war games with. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's just, when it starts to pile up in ways that you didn't expect it to pile up, you're like, oh, son of a biscuit. Because that's the only. What? Studio J7? I did not. What? Well, hello there. Uh, so I did not expect that to happen tonight. I was quite content with Death Cafe's viewers. Now I've got other viewers. What do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands? What do I do with my hands? And thank you for the follows and welcome in. You've landed with Painty Paint Paints. I randomly walk in and out of other streams all day long. Usually hang out with Grumpy Crane Studio and a handful of others at lovely folks. I am currently working on a Chibi figure that we're doing various amounts of our own mixing of a color selection wheel or palettes. I currently are. Take a sip of water, goofball. I'm not flustered. I just didn't expect two raids tonight. Two. The first one was from the lovely Death Cafe. If she's still about, I can give her a nice shout out. After I do J7 Studios, for those that don't know them. Please, please, please. I gave a shout out to SiriBot. I promise I know what I'm doing. We'll do that one for now. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting you, studio. I wasn't expecting you. I wasn't expecting you. Thank you. It was unexpected. So what we are working on is our own version of mixing our paints and utilizing the colors that we have: black, ultramarine, magenta, phthalo green, the red, cold yellow, and a white. This is a Chibi figure from Chimera Models. I did the first parts of testing a couple of weeks back and have been working up slowly over it. Everything that you've seen on the palette is used in some way, shape, or form. I've got a nice burnt sienna red brown going for his fur on the backside. I got a purplish cloak going on the back that's kind of hard to see with the camera. The white isn't helping me, and it's kind of washing out with his filigree that he has an absorbent amount about. For a chibi, that's, the size of my thumb. The threes. The red three? Uh, it is Chimera the red. Yes, you are correct, you. I'm currently working with single pigments. PR 170. They're the only single pigment. I do own some Reaper single pigments, but I don't feel like going to find those some days. So I ran with Chimera. It is not always the paint brand that I use, but it is what we are using today. I will, if someone asked, is it good to buy? It is whatever is accessible for you. So we are working on building our own golds. So one of the places that I excuse me, his arm has fallen off. We won't let Roadside Miniatures sell you so Death Cafe can buy a printer. Um, 30-minute timer for some of the shoutouts. She is the first that gave me the raid. Um, he does look a little bit like Dwight from The Office. He's here to talk to you about safety. He may be our safety stream administrator for the rest of time. It was during the Tenbray Kickstarter that I decided to pick up all of the paint sets. I decided that I wanted one consistent paint set to have that I could always reach for. And Chimera has not modified their paint set in some time, so I picked it up when I was grabbing the Tenbray. We paint a variety of things. This was the Belmonth bust that I worked on. Started last October on him and kind of followed some of the art books that was given by Fabrizio. He looks kind of nice and pretty. I do a variety of painting. I don't always work on display or something that you would be called display. It just so happens right now I am. But I thank you all for joining me. We are playing with his pauldron and left-hand side tonight, doing some of that, along with working up the cloak. The cloak. I usually go till about 8:30, and then we will find someone else to raid and pass off the good fortunes. We can talk all kinds of nerd things. Or we can talk about paint and the journeys that we are on, mixing our own and building it up. I do listen to the lo-fi because our days tend to be loud enough as it is. And there is something nice and relaxing at the end of the day to be able to paint up your paint and relax with what you're doing. You're all good. If you need to raid and run studio, take care of yourself. I will do my best. I endeavor to do my best on a daily basis. But I thank you for the raid, and I hope you the best of wishes. What were you working on? What were you working on, though? It's a really nice red. If you don't mind me asking. If you give me a second, I will do a permit for you. Fire Dragon? What kind of Fire Dragon? D&D Fire Dragon? Warhammer Fire Dragon? Oh, shoot. Eldar 40k. So I sometimes go back and forth about wanting to paint Warhammer. And there's times that I look at it and go, I want to paint Age of Sigmar with the Nighthaunt. And then I see 40k with Eldar and some of the very pretty, exquisitely looking, like interestingly bright figures. From Harley Quinn to the Eldar guys with the armor and like the intricate, ornate stuff that they have. Because the Fire Dragon that's a command model, if I'm not mistaken. Semi-big. And fun. Or, well, I say big. Big for what we paint. I'm sorry, I'm not super link friendly. My bots are a little bit on the aggressive side. I will endeavor to change that in the future. I don't have a full team of mods to help me out all the time, so I'm extra careful. And we bring his pauldron to life tonight. Because apparently that's going to help my brain be happy. 40k Eldar Dragon. Oh, my tile's ripping. Sounds like a lot of fun. Be safe, rest well, and may you have a great day tomorrow. May you be successful in your endeavors. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for the raid. Sometimes we were. I mean, fishing and WoW to build those raid supplies. So you can get the golden fish stick so you can raid. I see how it is. I understand. I have had friends that have done the Mythic Plus. And I said golden fish sticks, which would date when I was last raiding in WoW. Whoops. Good morning, Battle Ready Miniatures. Welcome in. Actually, Dwight here kind of reminded me of Uthar way back in the day. And thinking through his golden armor and the paladin armor is kind of where I've pulled some of the inspiration for him. If I hadn't accepted Grumpy Crane's challenge to mix my own browns and paint my own metal this way, I would have considered doing him as a fallen figure. Hello! And I need a few minutes, ladies and gentlemen. The mascot is here. Yep. You can't hear her on stream. She is literally bumping the mic. I am so sorry for everybody's ears. How are you, sweetie? Might I inquire what your dreams were about this day? Hmm? 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 How are you? What happened? Unfortunately, she requires the attention and the snuggles. I think it was chasing squirrels around and trying to make friends with birds. She was very upset this morning and very interested in being able to look out the window and give a little swing. Excuse me, what do you mean? Oh, so. Hello. I know, I have the overhead light off tonight. It's weird. Oh, Blades is live. So maybe at the end of our stream, we'll go rate her and we'll return the favor. Because she is a super nice person as well. Yes, you did see a putty tat. We have our Torty mascot. What's up? Hmm? What's wrong? What do you mean? Meow? Hmm? Hmm? We all know that cats are the real streamers and humans are just their interactive parts. Okay. So can I go get my water bottle? Are you going to be okay with that? Okay, give me 1 second. I will be right back. I need to grab my water. Let the pug tight. Tends to help. Tends to help sometimes. So, we were playing with the color brown and ochreish with some cold yellow. Mixing it in to get a nice little glaze to build up our golden eagle. You're okay. And my bots are active. Yay. You're okay. You're a-okay, sweetie. Yeah, you're fine. You're okay. Sleep well, Battle. Sleep well. And for those curious and wondering, I am having an abnormal week. I typically stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Sunday, I'm going to dedicate to being cutie patootie Sundays. We are going to find the cutest, stupid little miniature that I own, and we're going to start painting it, or finish painting things that I have started on stream. I will not be streaming this Wednesday due to work commitments, but we will return on Friday and probably continue working on this guy or pick something new as I try to figure out which ways I want to go with him. Mm-hmm. And then Saturdays, I typically do a longer stream and we will work on Miniko, the geisha girl. And we're starting to get to a weird spot where I'm finding her to be towards the complete aspects a little bit. And antifreeze is here. Welcome in. Uh, Everyone is quiet. I've got a couple of people fishing in the WoW. Got a couple of people hanging out. How are you doing, antifreeze? How are you? I am Doing all right. Not looking forward to work, but, doing what I can. Did you finally get your big stompy robots assembled? I know we were talking and, oh, you were chatting about it in one stream. I forget who. Thank you for the follow, Sir Blame. Two more. Two more. Thank you for the follow, Strap-Aw. Strap-Aw. It's don't. I. That's dangerous for me. That's going to be danger. You, fair person, may have given me way too much fun this evening. Oh, Layden, thank you for the shout outs and shouting out for antifreeze. Two more. What are they falling knights or they're gonna be standard fare? Are they gonna be heretics or not? Thank you for that, Layden. Ah. And give a shout out for my favorite moderator of them all, Layden Roses. She likes to paint miniatures as well as on Tuesdays and Thursdays and with me on Saturday. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being an Empyrean simp. There's nothing wrong. Um, it's just a matter of question and preference sometimes. Because I mean, you get those big stompy robots, and we don't think about how much fun it can be to work with them. Uh, like I see them, and I see like a lot of potential for freehanding or interesting patterns that you can work with, or trying to do different things. So. Let's see if it was effective. Apparently it was. You're unable to be perceived, Layden. But, yeah. We're going to put this brown down for a second, and we're going to switch to something other. We're going to shift to a different shade of brown. And let some of this stuff dry. Because we'll work on the cloak. And that was an orangey brown, which we mixed with our red. Yay, red. And yellow. That's right, we used the color yellow. And then to get our darker, whoop, we got too much water in there. Come here, friend. Come here, friendo. Take some of our ultramarine blue and we mix it in. And that is how we are going to make our orangey red. Oh, Apparently, I poked a hole in my paper. Alrighty. So that's going to be fun. We'll deal with that later. Let's just kind of get this little base coat going here. It'll be a-okay. Yeah, my orange red has accidentally leaked into the back of the palette because I poked a hole in it. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, but we can use some of this orange red in his hair. That's kind of where I got the idea to use the colors that I'm using. Not by intention, but it's kind of how it happened. Oh, that's all too wet. Too wet. Too wet. Just too wetty. But what are you up to, Sir Blame? And what are you currently? What makes you want to stop by and watch the paint dry with me? If you do not mind me asking. We will push next on that song. It was getting way too long. Way too long. Mm-hmm. Ba-na-na. Ba-na-na. Oh, you piece of junk filigree. This is one of the most ornate cloaks that I have ever painted. So we will have a smidging of fun with it at some point. Ba-na, ba-na-na-na-na. I want yellow because you are going to be the crowd favorite at all times today, apparently. Magenta. Nope, it was red. That's the wrong color. Wrong color. Take a moment. Slow down. Get your red. Get your yellow. Make your orange. Nice and slow like. Get your ultramarine blue. Mix them together. And get your brown. Your orangey brown. I am also going to have to revise my lurking message now that I've figured out a way to include a rolling random number generator. So that'll be fun. All right, so I want a little bit of this orange and a little bit of this green. Give me a nice dark green for the hilt of this hammer, or the strap of this hammer. And tonight, one of the things I did want to play with was my head of the mace. So I feel like I'm missing something. Excuse me 1 second. I need to consult a book that I put all the way over here. Orange and blue. You're going down the right path, sir. All right. I will get more gold yellow in a second. More gold yellow. More gold yellow. And we make orange. We make an orange. It's a rush. We get our ultramarine blue. We mix it with our orange. We keep going. We get a really ugly green, which is kind of what I wanted anyway. Probably should have used phthalo blue, but we shall live and we shall learn. Now I want this green right here, the underside of this hammer, because hammers. Ah, come back here, hand. Arm, come back here. Don't you want to go to your home? Every time, so I took my shoes off, slid them off, because they were bothering me. And I put them underneath my desk. There is once or twice that the cat has decided that underneath the desk is the safest place to be with an extremely tall human. Um, Fun fact, it's not. So every time I move my foot, I feel like I'm kicking the cat because I kicked the shoe, and I'm like, son of a. And I look down and say, oh, we're okay, we're safe. I did not actively kick my cat. So I want to mix up a really bright orange again because we're using a lot of orange today. I want just a little bit of my ultramarine blue to get my brown that I was using. Aha, nailed it. And I get some of my yellow, and I mix the two together some more. And what I do is I paint down the bits of the fur. I'm being a lot of scattered tonight. But that's a-okay. Hang out over there, please. Ba-da-da. Rinse brush out. Get your paint ready. And then paint it up. I hope everyone's Monday has been a good and successful Monday as well. to get his fur cloak or his furry bit. A little bit interesting, using some cold yellow and white. To get whatever it is that we're going to call animal hide and brown. Interesting. Again. Because I don't want it to be the same as the hair. I want it to be definitely different. I definitely don't want it to be 3 geese in a trench coat. I don't want it to be 3 goblins in a trench coat. I just want it to be something browny and red. Uh, Let us use our time wisely. So, let's use our time a little bit wiser now. Hmm. Dun, 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 bum, bum, bum. Dun. All right, got our brown again. Let's stay focused now. No, 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 sweetie, no, 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 Catra, no, no, down, please. Since we're gonna have to take a progress photo of it tonight, we might as well focus on the backside of this guy. Nope. You can go anywhere you want, but not there. No, 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 sweetie. Okay, sweetie, please. Please. Hi. Hello. Hello. Can I help you? Hmm? Can I help you? Hmm? What's up? Have you managed to find your way to a spot that you don't want to be? Okay. You want to hang out on my shoulder? Is that going to be better for you? I'm okay if you hang out up there. All right. I just ask you don't dig your claws into me. That's like the one request. Hmm? Hi. Hello. What you up to, sweetie? Mm-hmm. Okay. Bye. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. I'm gonna have to do the inside of that a little bit with something at some point. I can already tell. Ba-na-na-na. He says he's gonna focus on one piece. He instantly goes and does something else. Just want to push into some different colors here and there. And separate out that fur a little bit more. Yeah, she's not hanging out over there right now. But nah. Get to the chopper. Get to the chopper. Kind of glad I accidentally mixed up that purple. So I can use it to help darken a brown. Be kind of like a nice lining color. Boom, 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 boom. Na, 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 na. Definitely digging. Kind of my red brown cloak. Kind of digging my a little bit of my pauldron back here. This eagle face though requires a lot more. Well, it's not technically an eagle. It's Griffin's. It's Griffin's head. Griffin's face, at least. Will require a lot more attention to detail. What's up? What's up? Cat named Mittens. Ba-ba-da. Ba-na-na-na-na. What's wrong? She's definitely got a face about her tonight. Are you upset with me because I am not letting you ride on my shoulder? Or is it because you think I should be doing something else? I know I am a foolish human, but do you care to tell me? Hmm. Okay. We are cooking along with this non-metallic metal bit. Is it going to be perfect? I don't know. But I think it's going to be something that I'm going to have to replicate all over the figure. Ba, 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 ba. Stay on, please, and thank you. Good evening, Sleepy Wolfie. Good evening. I hope that you have slept well. I hope that you have slept well that evening, and your day went as great as it can be. We are continuously working on our Chibi here. I do have his pauldron and his arm. I went with the left arm tonight, and I'm going to do this piece in gold for his little griffin beak part. Um, but I was starting to get too scatterbrained, so I decided to focus on just the back half tonight. And I got his little, his bare mantle thingy, kind of colored in there, and contrasted. I don't know if I'm happy with it, but it's contrasted. Um, but we're working around the figure slowly but surely, making progress and having fun. I do have quite a few people in here tonight. I was gifted 2 different raids from Death Cafe and Studio J7. So I am flying high. And we went with some video game music tonight. And right now it is playing a Studio Ghibli song, so Katra is hanging out nearby. You can see her on the cat cam, just chilling like a villain. And I hope Adeptus was every bit of the gentleman this evening when streaming and wasn't trying to rim anybody or get elbow deep in something. Little too high on that. A little too high. Starting to think he's getting. Starting to think that's where it's going to start ending up a little bit. Zoom in just a little bit more. Because we can see a nice bright reflection right there that needs to be a little bit brighter because I toned it down just a second ago. I think that's where my brain is having issues understanding the source lighting on metal. Need to let it dry. We need to let it dry. I think it has an interesting effect. Like it gives the sense of like a battle piece. It's not polished gold, but it is worn. And I think that's part of where I mentally struggle with my own painting. Is trying to understand how high I should and shouldn't go. Like it kind of I mean it's definitely reading as a brown yellow, a gold-ish tone. And if you saw the front half and I made this match up, I think it would be in line to some degree. And I wouldn't be mad at it, but I mean I shouldn't be mad at it. It's just interesting to work on it in the pieces that I have. I block these out as pure yellow or pure white right now, so I can go back and um, cover them with the brown and do a gold filigree. I just, just trying to stay focused on 2 or 3 pieces tonight and not scare off everybody. Dun, dun, dun. I'm thinking he's looking pretty good. Thinking he's looking pretty good. I'm definitely not mad at it, but I I really do wish it was like a little bit different. Just a little bit. Not a lot. Not working the way that I wanted it to go. Come back here. Come back here, magenta. There we go. Gold, yellow, magenta, and green. Because our brown that we are going to run on the inside of this pauldron. We'll deal with spillover later. Ba-na-na-na. There we go. There we go. Here we go. There we go. Now it doesn't look as like it's just pure black. But we'll need to do the same thing on the front side here. Hmm. 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 Oh. I think it needs a little bit more green in there. Yeah, need a little more. my brown. I want to quickly fix it. So the color green works well for shadows and shades, along with magenta. There we go. That looks a little bit better. That looks a little bit better. Toss a coin to your witcher. Yeah. Need to get a Jamie Oliver. Yeah. Going on this one. I am going all the way up to 8:30, by the way. I do have to have a hard stop tonight, unfortunately, as I start to find my role. Do not wish to, but I must. So for your filigree of a cloak, sir. Did we just add in a little bit? So stupid purple on this cloak anyway. Magenta. You hate me so. Magenta, why do you dislike us so? Because you are magenta and purple. We're gonna have to go back and forth with that line multiple times, I can already tell. Or we're gonna futz it. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. All right. So, we are starting to get up to the time where we have to say goodbye. The stream shall be ending in approximately 6 minutes. We are going to go check out Blades 81 because she is a lovely human being that has an insane amount of energy. She may one day take over the world. We really don't know. But I know that she is a fun person, and she is also a miniature painter such as I. And she is trying her best. So we shall support all that we can. And I will need to take a photo of him in his cloak on the backside. So we can show the progress. And Blades can be like, oh yeah, I love him. I'm going to attempt to try to steal him. I don't know. It's very Blades thing. I can see her trying to do that. But he shall now be known as Dwayne, or Dwight. And he's going to teach us about safety. As someone pointed out in stream earlier, it's Dwight from The Office. Wait, we're gonna. I definitely need more brown down here. That's for dang sure. That's for dang sure. This definitely needs more brown. There we go. There we go. Yay! Okay. It is time to put the brush down, or you're going to continue to putz and push colors left and right. So I'm going to turn the exposure up a little bit. Pull this back and drop my white card underneath. And not destroy my brush. So the front, I think, is a little too greeny currently. Compared to the back, which has kind of like a nice warm brown. And I like the back a little bit better. I think I'm going to continue down that path, utilizing what I've got on my palette. Oh, I like how this thing decides to say, no, we're just going to do whatever I want. Thank you, camera. Thank you, camera. Let me go to properties and try to configure this video again. Something along those lines is what I was thinking. Actually, seeing it on camera, it doesn't look too different. And it looks like it kind of jives. So, with that, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to put him down here, and I'm going to take a photo of him. Exactly as he stands. And as I take my photo of him, I am going to express my deepest and greatest solid gratitudes for you all showing up and being here. It means a lot to me. The moment I take him off screen. Okay. Oh, okay. You're just going to change whatever you want to change. I see how it is. I thank you all for coming. I'm going to borrow from Grumpy Crane. Let's all just be as good as we can be and do everything that we can to be awesome people tomorrow, because tomorrow is just another amazing day. So we are going to go see Blades. '81. And see all of the fun things that she's working on. It looks like she's working on one of her Cooper minis. So let's all go be awesome people and encourage someone else to do good. Thank you so much. And 3, 2, 1.